Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the Earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. Even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. And that's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. Never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you, over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage? Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
More furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record! Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
It's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
This is where I keep my knickknacks and paddywhacks. Man, this record's broken in two.
You have a fax.
Glue's always useful.
You have a fax.
Dear.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
My old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my.
You have a fax.
My old
You have a fax.
my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s.
Fax. a fax. You have a fax.
Oh boy,
You have a fax.
fax. What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here. I see my credenza is still... Well, it's another mic. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off. Yeah, more furniture. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off. This looks interesting. This debt... It's one of my business cards. Archie Ellis wrote a book. I bet my indispensable water cooler still... Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent. Article on the Russian... No messages on the vid phone. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. It's my... The Maltese valve. Oh, well, I sure don't remember how these... They look fairly recent. Free. And why? That's a drawer. Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friend...
I always get the chill of fear. This desk is so I don't have to solve crossword puzzles on the floor. PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business. The resort, an upscale condo community. Oh, my decoder ring. The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in. Whoa, this melted chocolate bar has been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane.
Whoa, I've never seen this much money. This is where I store my trench. I certainly don't remember this piece. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. Yeah, not many people wake up from... What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for all perfect. And it's a sitting room. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. Someday, I hope the door to my back storage room is locked. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial. No one knows. This photo was taken from...
Where is he? He's up at the window. Where is he shooting?
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Mike and Ike Hammer. Murder, my sweet. Another Mike and Ike Hammer. Candy cane. It's an electronic shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals.
Where is he?
Nice graffiti art. Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly... I remember the day I came back to my office with that grisly sight. I guess people are a little apprehensive. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know the gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. This door's just painted on. I knew there was something creepy in there. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. These dumpsters, sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out. Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime.
Man, I thought this would have ended up... Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case. Man, I thought this would have ended... Ricard's at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try... It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slept from the 32nd floor. Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa! Whoa! Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. No one knows these back...
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. He just shut out our headlight. He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Well, looks like Louie at the Bruins.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. Now that's a handsome... It's locked. It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification. I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Well, hello, stranger.
Is Louie here?
He's in the back getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
Sure. I like it like my heart.
Black?
Yeah.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
I don't know what happened, but you'd look pretty incredible in a nurse's outfit.
You do, huh? You in the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloodied.
You seem to know who I am. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
I have to investigate these gunshots, but maybe if I were to do it really quick.
Oh, I have to go into work today, unfortunately. But maybe after work tomorrow. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you, you ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Well, I don't feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda.
I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out of here.
What about Chelsea? Your niece, Taylor, she said something about... So, what about this woman, Taylor? I mean, she seems to know me pretty well.
That ain't none of my business, Mike. I never thought you was the... You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop. You know, like a ladder?
It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. The gate's locked, but when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse.
He looks a little too young to be in. This guy looks like that the Cardinals. Get this guy an agent. I hope this will. If William H. Macy were more handsome, he'd look like this. That is easily in the... This became a highly sought after neighborhood post World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's a Mike and I Camera Candy comic. Licorice Rope. This became a highly sought after neighborhood post World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Yep, that's the snow. It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. It's closed. Looks like a swipe card reader. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases. The problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the door. A bell will be placed in the lobby if a clerk is on duty. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Sapphire, eh? That sounds like a fun new neighbor. Needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Needs a key. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit. The Ritz is the fire trap I call home.